Hey, hiya, how's it going? It is Fifi Squeaks. And hey, hi everyone. Welcome once again to another episode of Gemini Rue. This is Fifi Squeaks, the mouse girl and the house girl, and my pronouns are she, her. And today we're continuing our Gemini Rue playthrough. Now, last time we left off, we had just escaped from a shootout with our characters, and we're currently on the way to try to get evac off the planet. So, let's see how that goes for us. Ooh, excuse me again. That's right, we are at the shootout in the alley, and let's resume. Now, we were able to get... Come on, dude, you gotta follow us. Now, I'm still surprised that we haven't gone into the trash yet, so I imagine we're gonna have to do that at some point. But, I'm willing to bet that we're gonna end up doing that on the way to escape. Because, like, you can't have a big old dump with a big old hole in it without expecting us to, at some point, jump in and, like, dig around, like, maybe a steam tunnel or something. But we don't have to do that for now, so instead, let's go ahead and continue where we left off. Because I think what we're supposed to do is to
They've
go...
located the informant over towards the Winchester building. He's got backup. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go to the back alley. Is
There's
it...
no time for that now.
Okay, so we just need to escape.
There's no time for...
Alright, I guess we're just gonna leave. Because I thought we had to, like, hide...
We have agents inside the building.
Diplomacy. What's that achievement for? Let me see. Diplomacy. Evade the Boryokuden rather than fight them. Oh, I didn't... You know, I guess it does make sense that we could have fought them.
Now's not the time.
Now, do we have to go down the street?
Not now.
I mean, he keeps... Matthias keeps telling me that just not now. Well, not
There's nothing
Matthias,
that
but...
way, but more residential and business districts. That's not the building I'm looking for.
Well, what building are we looking for? I guess we go down the back alley again? Wait, no. I guess maybe we do have to go this way. So let's head on to the right.
I shouldn't go there.
Alright. I guess we have to go back to the apartments.
So here we are. He said the roof of the building. What's the best way to get up there?
The only way I know of is a shaft on the 6th floor of the building.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, I guess we have no choice, so let's get on up there.
There's 2 guards at the elevator.
Then take him out already.
I'm on my last magazine. I can't risk it.
Oh, come on. Just give me the gun already.
I thought you said you would never use a gun again.
Oh, yeah, right. The vow. Got it.
We'll have to sneak past.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
I feel like if he sneaks, if we sneak first, he's gonna mess it up somehow. But let's go ahead and have him sneak first, and I'll cover.
First.
All right.
Oop! Well, that was a mistake.
There's 2 guards. I'm on my...
Oh, come
I thought you said...
on. Yeah, right. The vow. Got it.
We'll have to...
Do you want to...
Okay, so, we'll have Matthias go first.
All right.
And what we need to do is wait until he leaves, and then we're gonna run over here. Alright, good. Okay, I took too long, so that was on me. Alright, so this time we're gonna just mad dash over to the wall.
There's two.
Oh, come.
Let's get past this conversation.
Well,
Do you?
you go first.
All right.
Guess it's my turn.
Alright, now I just need to wait.
All right. You take point.
That was honestly way easier than it should have been. Alright, now we know that the shaft they mentioned is on the 6th floor. That's floor 2.
No, it's not even that big a deal.
Who's talking right now?
Oh!
Well, crap. We get to start all the way over here? Okay.
There's two guards.
Oh,
Well,
do you?
you go.
All right.
Let's wait till he leaves. And immediately book it.
Guess it's my turn.
If we die again, we're gonna go ahead and have my character go first so that we can hear that dialogue. Honestly, what's this guy doing that we can just, like...
Take point.
Although I think the best thing to do would have been the save, so let's do that, actually. The steps part of Ghostbusters, if anybody remembers that from the Nintendo game. Now, again, this is dating myself, but...
I know, it's not even that big a deal.
What about the juice?
What I'm curious about,
Moved it to Ken's place for now.
do we have to wait until they talk and then leave?
It's only 20 more days until the next shipment.
Or do we, am I supposed to go into this door?
Don't even mention it, alright?
So that's it?
Okay.
I don't know. I don't care.
Let's try going through the door and see.
I don't see any way of opening it.
Well, I see a way.
I'm not that desperate.
Okay, I guess not. Maybe kick it?
I'm not that desperate.
Okay, I guess not. So maybe we can go into another apartment.
Locked, as suspected.
Yeah, because I know that our lockpick is currently broken, so we're not going to be able to pick anything. Wait a minute. Yeah, we can use the elevator. And... to the 6th floor.
So, how's the family?
Isabel's well. Kids are fine too.
What have you got? 3 of them now?
Yeah. They grow up fast, huh?
Wouldn't know.
Yeah, Azrael doesn't seem the type to have a family. That's a Punisher reference if you know about that. Alright, now the question is, are we going to be able to go by smoothly or not? So let's go ahead and call this one, 6th. And that's a reference to another YouTuber, to Dashi.
Locked.
Dashi's a YouTuber that I do like. Now, can I take the stairs up? That's the question that I have.
Behind us, Az!
I've only got 8 bullets left.
Okay, so Oh, shoot. I only have 8 bullets. Now, how do I'm trying to remember how to breathe. I know this is a very silly thing to say, but like... What was the button to breathe? Was it like... Was it control? There you go, that's what it was. Damn it! Okay. Okay, so I missed that one. What? I didn't get him?
Gotta hold him off.
Why are you wasting your bullets, dude? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to miss. Wait, can I close the door?
Where's the lock on this thing?
Isn't there like a bar right there? I'll kick it.
Kicking it won't solve any.
Broken lock.
I can't use that.
Alright, well, I guess we'll just go up the stairs, although we're probably gonna get shot. Yep! Okay, so this is the 6th floor. Wait, no, it's not. This is the 2nd. So let's activate the elevator.
So, what have you...
Yeah.
Alright, skip the dialogue, because we heard it before. Actually, I think we did set up a save here, so... let's just... Can I use the stairs? No. At least not to get to the roof. So what we need to do is to, like, make sure that we are not wasting ammo this time.
I've only got 8 bullets left.
Why would you announce that, though? That's what I want to know. Golden gun, 1 out of 6. Probably for, like, getting a headshot in the very first shot of a fight.
Gotta hold him off.
4, 5, 6, 7.
They're right behind us. Where's the lock on this thing?
Can I use...
Out.
Yeah, because you wasted all of your ammo. Alright, maybe we can kick the lock.
Just use my hand.
Alright, lock? Sure.
It's locked now.
Alright, now we can get out of here. You'll have to kick it down.
Locked.
Alright, I guess we'll have to kick this one down. Uh-oh. You wanna help me, dude?
It leads to the roof.
Alright, well. Like,
Locked.
pipes.
I can't do a thing.
Kick the
I
pipes?
don't need to get in a fight.
What do you mean you don't need to get in a fight? You're literally in a fight for your life right now.
I don't need to do that.
Alright, I guess I just gotta keep kicking it, maybe. Honestly, I can't imagine I'm doing this right. Like, am I supposed to kick a specific part of the door, maybe?
How are you holding up?
Matthias, you wanna help me out?
Out of here before chit-chatting.
Well, yeah, I mean, I would love to do that, but you're just sitting there having a smoke. Like, come on, dude, help. And honestly, like, this is not a great kicking broken lockpick.
Lockpick is broken. It's useless here.
Alright, well, you know, like, what am I supposed to do? Kick him?
Maybe later.
Okay. Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, I don't... Because I'm doing a mouse over, just seeing if there's anything out of place. I don't see anything. There's the pipes, let's examine those.
Very interesting thing.
Don't sass me, Asriel. We're trying to get you alive.
Can't do a thing. I can't talk with that.
I don't know, like...
I'm not going to go around and shoot everything I see. Can't use it while it's broken.
Alright. Wait, maybe I can, like, make a call.
I can't do...
No? Let me see. What am I possibly supposed to do right now? Like, I mean, I know this music is building up and it's pumping and everything, but like...
I don't need to get in a fight.
Do I have to kick that door?
Kicking it won't solve anything.
Like, am I supposed to do this somehow?
Unlocking it?
Is there anything that I'm supposed to press? Let me see. Is there anything on the wall? Maybe if it...
To the roof.
Okay, it leads to the roof. Awesome, but...
The lock should hold it for now. It's a thing.
I'm...
Matthias Howard. The reason I'm in this mess.
So you don't even care about your brother at all?
How are you?
Maybe we...
Maybe...
Can't use my mouth here.
Maybe to sing Sweet Nothings to the door? No? Wait. Is there... There's gotta be something I'm missing. Because we have all the items that we need. Although, he's gonna kick in the door and then shoot us. Wait, hold on, what's this? What was it? What was it? A light.
There's no reason.
Maybe kick the light?
There's no reason. I'm not going to go around. Just a light bulb.
Well, take the light bulb.
No reason.
Throw a thing at it.
I don't need to give.
Okay, so it's not the light. What else am I missing? Like, I can't believe they would just have me, like, kick this thing like 20 times. Because that doesn't make sense.
Locked. It leads.
Like, is there, like, a service part of the door? A lock that I'm supposed to kick open? Or is it gonna be one of those silly things where I literally just have to, like, do a, like, kind of a pixel hunt to find the perfect magic pixel to find a lock? Because a lot of classic point-and-click adventure games did have this problem. And I'm willing to bet that once I figure it out, it's gonna make me feel really silly. Because I honestly don't think that he's gonna break it down at any point.
Just a light bulb. There's no reason to do that.
Huh.
There's no reason.
Okay, so let's think about this for a moment, you know? So we know that there's something going on. We know that there is a, something is going on with the door where we can't get it open, you know? But we don't know exactly why that is. Like, what is the reason? What's going on? So we know that obviously what we need to do is to open that door so that we can get out of there, right? But what are we supposed to do? Because honestly, I'm having a hard time trying to figure this out, you know? Because hmm. Yeah, like I honestly don't know. Hmm. Like I don't want to look up a walkthrough. Like I'm tempted on doing so, but I really don't want to because I feel like it's going to be really obvious, and the last thing I'm going to do is to do that, you know? But what could possibly be the solution? Hmm. Well, let's try to figure this out. So, peeking the door is not going to do it. Are we sure we can't have him help us?
Matthias Howard.
So you don't...
Oh! We can have him?
There's nothing for him to do there.
Okay. So, use Matthias on the door.
Try to get that door open.
What do you want me to do?
Push against it? Because kicking it's obviously not working.
Push against it.
Okay.
Locked.
Didn't work.
Okay, so maybe what we need to do is have him.
What do you want me to do?
Maybe we need to try to kick it.
Kick it.
Okay. Didn't work.
I don't need to.
Okay, so we need his help to open the
Try to
door.
get that-
What do you want me to do?
Maybe we do have to push against it.
Okay.
Locked.
Oh! Okay.
Where's your brother? Don't ask.
Okay, so we did have to kick it. Like, honestly, I wish there was, like, a time segment where if we failed to get the door open, then they would open the door and kick us, or shoot us, because it feels like that would have raised the tension somewhat, you know?
So they already got him before we arrived.
Guess so.
What about your friend here? What's his name?
Matthias. Used to work with him about 5 years back. He defected to...
Azrael. Ugh, now what does he want? It's bad enough he wanted to hitch a ride with us off the planet.
He left his family on Colony 4.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah, we can't deny him then, you know?
What is it?
I've got the coordinates on that tracking device.
So you can find him then.
Assuming Azrael's brother is still alive, yes.
So where'd they take him?
That's the problem. I've lost contact with the tracer.
What do you mean?
I mean, it went into the Helix Nebula and the signal doesn't carry with that much interference.
So, where was the transport going?
Where was the transport going?
I don't know, but it doesn't have enough fuel to make a jump from there. Wherever that transport was headed, its destination was in that nebula.
So they're sending them into the nebula to some kind of prison?
I don't know, but I've heard some rumors about a place called Center 7.
So what is it, and how do we find it?
There's no way we can find it in that thing. We're
Well, we
gonna
do
need some
know
help.
that we can actually
who?
use items and other people
Boreal
on
Kingdom.
things.
I knew we couldn't trust you.
If you want to find Azrael's brother, they're the ones who are gonna know how. They control this galaxy now, so they know who operates what, where, and how.
Regardless, we can't trust them, or you. Especially not after your record.
Look, I have a family now. I'm not a
Family,
criminal
family,
anymore.
family.
I left that life behind me, just like Azrael.
Okay, so what do we know about Center? Well, I mean, he's gonna say this, but we know from playing the brother segments, Delta 6, that I wonder if we're gonna find out his actual name. But we know from Delta 6's segment that it's some sort of training facility. I'm still convinced that it's probably like either some sort of super soldier breeding program, or like maybe because they're also teaching them how to fight and kill, and they're also not really worried about stopping people from bullying each other and stealing their meal tickets, because clearly they want the best of the best. And the voice box that was in the corner probably wants to. My theory is that the voice in the corner wants Delta 6, thinks that Delta 6 is the solution to whatever problem they have. So I'm still thinking super soldier breeding program, you know, like Captain Space instead of Captain America, but we'll find out more as we play the game, no doubt. But let's ask about Center 7.
What do you know about Center 7?
How should I know what the Boreal Kingdom does these days?
Because you worked with them.
Well, back in my day, they used to kill the defectors. I don't know what they do now.
Okay, so how do we get there, though?
So how do we get to Center 7?
If this is telling us the truth, then we're gonna have to enter the nebula just like that transport.
Wouldn't that fry our ship?
Depends. This ship can handle most of the electronegativity as long as we don't sit in that thing for too long.
It's a dead zone in the nebula, impossible to navigate. We'll have to get some preset coordinates from somebody who knows where this Center 7 place is.
And that would be the Boreal Kingdom.
Yes.
Great, awesome.
Azrael, do you really want to go back there just after we escaped?
I mean, no, but he is my brother.
He's my brother. I'm not going to leave him behind. He's the only real family I have left in this world besides Matthias.
Alright.
Drop me off alone on Barracus. They don't know me there. I'll find out where Center 7 is.
And how are you gonna do that? Just go up there and ask him?
I don't know, but I'll get it.
Look, I'm a grizzled
suppose I
detective.
can
I am
change
sure
my
that I
mind.
can figure this out.
You'd do the same if it was your sister.
Maybe I'll just stand under a street lamp and smoke.
Maybe the rest of our defectors are there too.
Maybe so.
I'll go punch in the coordinates. We'll pick up the location of this prison, hightail it there, and then get back to where we belong.
But where do you belong?
He still doesn't trust you.
He's starting to.
I wish you'd have told me before you decided to join them.
It wasn't planned, believe me.
I guess you could say the same for your brother. Wakes up one day and decides he wants to be the good guy, am I right?
That's why I have to save him.
What?
He's trying to change who he is, something that I couldn't do.
Oh, so they were
I can
both
help him do
assassins.
that. And maybe I can live with myself.
Oh, back to Delta 6.
Hey, you! Wake up! You in the other cell!
Is this the Joker?
What? Who are you?
I'm the voice inside your head. Who else?
I'm the Joker, baby.
What do you want?
You tried to escape the other day, didn't you? Delta 6. Now you have no idea who you are anymore. But then again, you didn't before, so it doesn't matter.
And what's your point, voice man?
Okay.
You've never seen them, our captains, have you?
Well,
I think it's because they're afraid of us. They never show their faces. They
Oh.
want to catch you when you're vulnerable.
Are we planning a rebellion?
Then you know what they'll do? They just erase your memory again. They keep doing it over and over and over. It could make a guy crazy, you know. I speak from experience, after all.
Is he gonna start laughing?
What do you want?
Just to warn you, that's all. I'll be out of here soon enough. I'm tired of trying to escape over and over. It's not worth it. I'm completing my final exam today, and then I get to leave this place.
You get to leave?
And you will too, as long as you follow orders. Oh man, I think they heard me. Go back to bed, quick. The system is resetting for the day.
Good morning, Delta 6. I was instructed to refresh your memory in our daily operations.
Alright, what you got for me, boys?
All floors will be open to you for most of the day except maintenance. You will only go there when assigned maintenance duty. If you are called for maintenance duty, we will page you and give you the card to unlock the maintenance door. Throughout the day, you have scheduled tests that you must complete. Once you pass the final test, you will be granted leave from this facility and be renewed as a citizen of this galaxy.
Bullshit.
There will be 3 meals served each day. Meals are redeemable only through the use of the food tickets you are rewarded after completing your tests. Please report to the mess hall for breakfast and to the testing chambers after that. You will be testing in Blue Chamber 2 today. You have 3 tests remaining until the final exam. Once again, report to the mess hall for breakfast and then to Blue Chamber 2. End of message.
I click on a portrait in upper right top. Oh! Okay. Okay, so that's interesting, actually. I don't need to go now. Bullshit. Kick it. Nothing happened. Alright, well, wash your hands. Good boy. Because Mommy Mouse says that we should always wash our hands. Don't be a nasty mofo. Can you do that for me? I press the only button I see operating.
Please proceed to breakfast and then to your scheduled appointments.
Well, let's see what Azrael's up to.
Perpetual rain. Must have been a pain during the war.
They turned off the machine so we didn't get soaked all the time. Stopped mining. Halted space exploration for about a year. What was the address Matthias gave?
What? Are you just gonna go up to the front door and ask them to hand over the location?
I'm going to try.
Azrael.
I'll find out where Center 7 is, and I'll get out. I'll make this quick.
We'll see. The address he gave is Brookview Avenue, 4388.
I'll get back to you when I have the coordinates. If I'm going to do any sleuthing, I'll have to fix my lockpick. I'll need a carbon ray stabilizer to do it.
Now, where do I get one of those? Where do I get all these wonderful
There's
toys?
no need to go back there.
Maybe in the trash? Oh! Well. Time to inspect dead bodies. We got a magazine. Oh.
Looks like a magazine of good ammo. I'll add it to the rest of my ammo stash.
Okay, so I legit thought they meant magazine like like a print magazine, you know?
I'm not going to sift through countless amounts of trash.
Alright, well, let's inspect the corpses.
His pockets are empty.
What about this one?
Nothing on this guy.
Third time's the charm.
I can't reach in his jacket. His whole body is pressing down on it.
Is there any... Kick it over? That's fucked up.
I got his wallet. Only thing that looks useful is his ID card.
Oh, that's actually going to be useful, though. If I'm going to do any detective work, I'd want to fix my lockpicks. However, these lockpicks are one of a kind. I got them for my initiation almost 10 years ago. So they can't be fixed by conventional means. I need a carbon ray stabilizer to fix them. It's rare, but I might be able to find one around here. According to Kane, who got it from Matthias, The address of the local Boryukuden's HQ is 4388 Brookview Avenue. Alright. I don't think you need to call anybody right now. But we can inspect the ID.
maintenance ladder goes down. His name was Winston Lucas.
Dead man, he was working for Bergen here in Pittsburgh. That's all I know about him. So I wonder if we can actually inspect that in the little little data computer. The terminal, yes. So let's try that.
ID card accepted.
So names, let's try Winston Lucas. Residence in A, age deceased. News: 3 men were reported dead and 2 missing after a shootout in New Pittsburgh yesterday evening. The reported gunman escaped from authorities. Some say jumping ship back to Taurus. It is unknown at this time if the assailant was from Gemini or not, which would violate the treaty's jurisdiction. So, so that's the thing. We know that they're from that Gemini's thing. So, what is the Gemini Rue? Because I know Rue is like a cooking thing, but I don't think it has to do anything with this at all. Right, that's... So Brookview Avenue 4388 is over here somewhere. Alright, so they already know that he's dead. Which means... What I'm curious about, does that mean that we're going to use the ID only for using the computer? Or are we going to use the ID for, like, to open a door? Because it's very possible that if they... it's very possible that if we try to open a door with it, then it'll actually trigger some sort of alarm because he's reported dead. And if the Boryukuden is as powerful as they seem, then that's probably not going to be the best call.
Hey. Hey.
You're not going to have any luck with him. Either they're totally spaced out from the juice withdrawal, or they're too weak to talk.
Okay.
Who's there?
Anybody home?
Are you here for the maid?
Yeah, I'm here for the meds.
I'm here for the meds.
Here's what you want to do. Go to Heaven's Highway, Route 2A. Knock on the door, then ask for Susanna. She'll sell him to you for a hefty price. Take it or leave it.
Is that all?
Yes. Now go away before the boy is shooting see you here.
So, now we know that we can get meds for juice withdrawal. Like I said, juice is a drug, clearly.
Hey again. Back in town?
Not for long.
What do you need?
Let's see if he knows anything about Winston Lucas.
Do you know a Winston Lucas?
What, are you looking for him?
Perhaps.
I told you before, check the terminals.
Alright. What does he have to say about anything else?
Kane Harris.
Nope.
Do you know a Matthias Howard?
Wasn't that the guy you were looking for?
That's right.
So you found him, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Let's ask about the Boryukuden.
What do you know about the Boryukuden?
What do you want to know?
Why isn't anyone opposing them?
Anyone opposing them?
10 years ago, maybe. Not anymore. Too much corruption. Ever since the Gemini War, everything's just went straight to pot.
What is the Gemini War? Like, obviously that's a lore thing that I'm willing to bet it's gonna tie into the plot somehow, but how? What do you have against them?
What do you have against them?
I don't. They took my daughter. She was 10. Got 2 kids left. If we don't get out of Gemini soon, they're gonna be stuck here just like me.
So... yeah, I don't like the bar you get in.
How can I get in their headquarters?
They only let members in there. That, or friends of members. I suppose if you knew any of them, you can just reference their names and they'll let you in.
Now, I'm curious if Lucas is going to cause me problems.
How can I join them?
You don't want to join them.
But I do.
Then go tell them. They'll throw you in the rite of passage.
What's the rite of passage, though?
What's the rite of passage?
You gotta kill a man.
Doesn't sound too bad.
That's only the first part. It's what you do to him afterwards that makes the rite.
What the fuck does that mean? Is this a cannibal thing?
Never mind. Any news in town?
Heard about the power outages?
Enlighten me.
Mining's been working overtime, draining the fusion from underground. The city's been slowly losing its electricity over the past few weeks. And even worse, the new mines are destroying old fault lines. Pays to be a mechanic right now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I'd imagine. I'd make gang bucks on that.
How's business?
Well, turns out my wife was right. There are customers on mining days.
That's all. Thanks.
Say, do you want a newspaper? Only 20 yen.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. I'll take one.
Here you go.
How can I... okay. New Pittsburgh Tribune. I remember when they used to just call this the Pittsburgh Tribune. Alright, so that's the leave. Weather tower to be reinstated. Recent talks by the Pittsburgh mayor has the now abandoned weather tower on the eastern end of the city up for re-establishment. The plan proposed by an engineering council would upgrade the now dysfunctional weather tower to the newer models on the other ends of the city. Using the new technology, the mining schedule would become more relaxed, a thing beneficial to all citizens. Yeah, like, because we all know that capitalism is all about, like, giving you less work. According to the Baracus police chief, shortage of the supply of the illegal drug known as juice has caused some addicts to experience symptoms of withdrawal, the most severe of which may result in death. Medical experts advise anyone who is suffering from symptoms to seek out the nearest medical station available in their area where they can receive medical help. Alright, working again soon. And 10 years of new Gemini. Wednesday marks the 10th anniversary of Gemini independence from the Taurus galaxy. A special ceremony will be held in Cleveland to commemorate this event. Since independence, Gemini has continued to expand beyond Baracus and Harmony to other planets such as Colony 4. You know, I do find that interesting that you have Planet Gemini, the Planet Baracus, the Planet Harmony, and then Colony 4. Like, guys, you didn't come up with a good name yet? I also find it interesting that we have cities, I'm assuming Cleveland is a city, but because we have cities like New Pittsburgh and then Cleveland. So these are Earthlings that decided, not just Earthlings, but Earthling Americans that took American names and just brought them over. And also we have the year as 2220 something. So that's, yeah. 200 years from now, it will be in space, baby! Now, do we want to take the back alley? Actually, let's save before we do something boneheaded. There we go. Now, let's go down to the regular street. Wait a minute. Maybe we can ask for help from Kane Harris. So let's call Kane real quick. Let's see if he can help us get a device that picks our device.
Kane.
Yeah?
You think you could help me out with something?
Go ahead.
I don't know how to fix my lockpicks.
What was that device you said you needed again?
It's called a carbon ray stabilizer.
Oh, right. Wouldn't know where to find one of those.
Okay.
Never mind.
Does this help?
Never mind.
Maybe what we can do is try calling Matthias Howard. Maybe he
I don't
knows.
need to call Matthias. If I did, I should just call Kane.
Okay, guess not. So let's continue. Actually, it looks like that what we want to do is go in the back alley to search it.
Looks like she's looking for something.
What could she be looking for? Yeah, let's talk to her.
Excuse me. Hello?
Why won't you talk to me?
Why won't you talk to me? I know you can hear me.
Could you please stop ignoring me?
Could you please stop ignoring me?
Can I at least know your name?
Can I at least know your name?
You first.
Alright, sure.
Okay. It's Azrael. Azrael Odin.
Oh, you're about to get his real
Azrael
name.
Odin.
Does that name mean something to you?
You're Azrael Odin.
Are we about to get shot?
That's right. Do you know me or something?
No, but the Boryokuden do.
And I take it you know the Boryokuden.
They say you're a pain to them, an annoyance that keeps coming back. They say you were an assassin your whole life, but just recently you betrayed them all and now you're hunting them down as a cop.
Is that what they say?
Is it true?
People say lots of things. Just because they said it doesn't mean it happened.
You don't seem like an assassin to me. If you're really Azrael Odin, that is.
What am
You
I?
don't have death in your eyes. Well, any enemy of the Boryokuden is a friend of mine.
Well, that's a plus.
So what do you want?
Well, first tell me why you're digging around the dumpster.
What are you looking for?
It's just something I lost.
Maybe I can help.
Maybe you'll just steal it and keep it for yourself.
Do you always hide your face?
Only when talking to strangers.
I mean, that's a sensible policy, really.
You ever heard of a place called Center 7?
No. I mean, no.
That's sus. I don't think there's any point to ask about them, so let's ask about Winston Lucas.
Do you know a person named Winston Lucas?
I don't.
Never mind.
And for the content, let's
You
go
know
ahead and
a
ask
person
about them.
named Kane Harris?
I don't.
Never mind.
What about Matthias?
Do you know a person named Matthias Howard?
No.
Never mind. Goodbye.
Could she be looking for in the dumpster?
Need any help?
I've got this dumpster taken care of. Thanks.
Okay. So I guess there's not much else. Here, would you like a newspaper?
I'm going to give her that.
Okay. Let's see what she's
Reminds
about.
me of myself when I was younger.
Oh, then you had a hard knot life, didn't you, Azrael? I wonder what his actual name is.
Hey, can you hear me? What's wrong? Why won't you talk to me?
It's a juice addict, I bet.
The name Winston Lucas. Does that mean anything to you?
Yeah, that dude's completely out of it. Wait a minute. I think what we can do is move over here. climb up.
It's just out of reach.
Oh, okay. Do we really have to push it like there?
It's just out of reach.
No, it's not going to be that particular, is it?
It's just out of reach.
Okay. Alright, I was worried they were going to do something silly. Maybe with... No, that makes no sense. Alright, so that's probably something we're going to have to deal with later.
Probably homeless.
I mean, you're probably right.
Hey, can you hear me?
Okay, well, let's get out of here.
It's empty.
What could be over here?
This door will only open for apartment residents due to security reasons. To verify your identity, please slide in your ID card now.
Looks like I'm not getting in that way.
Now, I'm just going to do this on a lark.
It's not working here.
Okay. So I think what I want to do is let's check out Delta 6 and see what's going on with him. Because we don't want to do the entire stream just on acid. Press escape to quickly skip walking. Oh, well, that's helpful. Kind of disorienting, though. Now, the thing is, like, we're supposed to go to breakfast. But we don't have a meal ticket, so how are we going to eat anything? And notice how the door closes once the elevator opens. Well, I guess we'll just go to the mess hall. Actually, let's see if we can go to the gym. Because maybe there's an item in the gym that Delta 6 needs. Like maybe a dumbbell or a tool. Because I guarantee you there's probably going to be a screwdriver at some point. Oh, a note. It reads, find Giselle. She can help you. Mount level 1, room 3, talk. Okay. So can we go into the gym, or are they going to stop us? Or do we want to actually go to the main... I kind of want to go into the gym, but let's go ahead and save first. So, gymnasium. God, why is this so quiet? I don't feel like exercising. It's a grating. Yeah, I figured we need a tool. Shelf, weights. What? You know, I'm willing to bet there's gonna be a dead drop, you know? Somebody's gonna shove something in there and we're gonna pick it up later. For now, though, I guess we can go to MT. Now, is MT like the prisoner quarters? This was room 3. Maintenance? This is music. Like, some kind of seal on it, I can't get it open. You know, I keep that black square in the middle. I keep thinking that's like a hole in the ground. Like if I go in there, I'm gonna fall and die. I'm curious if that note we found is actually something that we're supposed to find. Like if it'll help us progress in the game. So let's actually go explore. Right. We have to use our eye here, so... So that's the only person here. And we don't have an eye. I'm worried that we're gonna have to actually pop somebody's eye open to open a door, because given that there's like, given that we have to open eyes or open doors with eyes, I feel like that's gonna happen at some point. But of course, the camera would need to be shut off so it doesn't get caught. Unless my original theory that this is like a super soldier program, where they want the baddest and meanest mofo to actually graduate the test. So that may be it. What I'm honestly curious about is how much... Is there going to be a part of the game when we have to actually switch actively between the two? Because right now we're on 2 different planets, so nothing Azrael is doing is helping Delta 6 and vice versa. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Well, I mean, we can... Wait! Was there somebody up there? Did I see somebody up there? You know, I'm gonna have to check the footage afterwards. Oh yeah, everybody's being all creepy.
Charlie, good to see you, buddy.
Oh god, who's this asshole?
Who are you? Oh, you don't remember me, do you? I told you not to go through with it, man. I told you not to do it.
Who are you?
Yeah, answer the question,
I'm
dude.
Boulder. Somebody stole your food ticket, huh?
Yes.
Don't worry, you can have the rest of mine. We're friends, Charlie. We've stuck together since day one.
Oh, I don't trust this guy one bit.
Have you talked to anyone else yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Who? It was Epsilon 5, wasn't it?
I
know it was. Okay, listen up. Before you try to escape, some bad things happened because of her. It's because of her that everybody hates you now. There's a reason nobody will talk to you. If she pretends to be your friend, don't believe her. She's trying to trick you again, alright?
Okay.
For what purpose? Why did I escape?
Why did I escape?
Don't ask me, man. I'm not the one who wanted to erase his own memory. All I know is I saw you talking to Giselle the day before you did it.
What?
Maybe you should go find her.
Breakfast is over. Please report to your assigned positions for first duty.
Guess I better get going. I'll be in the gym after testing's over if you need me. Keep in touch.
Yeah, sure thing. You got it. Can I get some snacks, though? Some food?
Please insert your food.
And we're just never gonna have a bagel, are we? Even like a croissant? Like nobody has any leftover food? I mean, look. Obviously he's gonna be doing a lot of testing today, so... You know. Beggars can't be choosers, and if he's gotta, like, scrape some food off of things, but... Speaking of which, like, okay, so, little story here, but I remember that, growing up, okay, so I have family that, will do that annoying thing at, like, family dinners when they take big portions, big plates, that they can't really eat, you know? Because they just take too much. And so this relative would then turn around and realize that they had too much. Like they would eat like maybe a quarter or a fifth of their food, and they would look to myself, my siblings, and my cousins, and say, "Hey, one of y'all eat the rest of my food." And like, I know that they're doing that because growing up black, you don't waste food. You know, food should not go to waste because everybody worked hard to get it. I get that, but it feels so insulting to actually treat like everyone else as like garbage disposal. Like, how about you just take up only a little bit? Like, take up only a small portion of food, so that way you're not the one wasting anything. And the worst is sometimes, like, this relative would actually, like, ask you if you wanted to eat the rest of their food. I just said it. The rest of her food, even when you still had your plate in front of you, like around Thanksgiving dinner. And again, I know that's like a really small thing, and that probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you, but it's always been super annoying to me, and it doesn't feel good. I don't know if any of you have kids, but don't do that to your kids. Don't do that to your relatives. I don't remember what testing facility we were supposed to go to. Do we have to use the scanner? Alright. I don't remember what door we were supposed to go to, so I guess we'll just try all of them. Alright, well, I guess we found it. Is the first one? May not be at the right. Was it 2? Alright. Awesome! This room looks safe and inviting.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Unauthorized testing apparatus. So what I'm imagining is that, remember how I said there were vents? What we're probably gonna have to do is, like, steal something and hide it in a vent that we can retrieve after the scan.
Delta 6, I hope this will be the first and only time I have to teach you the stage of your training. Alright, let's get down to business. Today we will continue with your gun training. These tests may take a while to complete and may require some practice, so you will be free to leave this segment and come back if you cannot immediately complete them. Let's start, shall we? Today we are going to add another element to your training. Please take the gun from the pedestal and observe. Go ahead, pick up the gun.
Okay, let's see if we can open this grate. It's screwed in place, so I need some kind of tool. Let's kick it. It's screwed in place. Okay, so I definitely need some sort of tool. But honestly, I don't think we're going to get a tool unless we go to the maintenance hall first. So, probably not something we can do right now.
Please assume the cover position. Now then, most oftentimes in battle, instead of facing a single lone target, you will face multiple targets.
Okay.
Combat is carried out the same way as before, but you now have 3 different positions, 2 positions out of cover. You can press A or D to go out of cover either to your left or your right. In addition, pressing S will return you to your cover position from any out of cover spot. Try going out of cover to your left now. You can fire at any target from any out-of-cover position by cycling between them with W. Try it out.
But why
The key to fighting multiple... Knowing this, you can switch between cover positions to fire at enemies without waiting for them to go back into cover. Now then, we're going to try a little training exercise. You are going to have to hit each target for 5 points, while a simulated countermeasure is carried out. Headshots are worth 2 points. Body shots are worth 1 point. You see that light that just popped on? That means that the enemy is currently firing on that side of your cover zone, so you will only want to attack from the other side. I want you to hit each target for 5 points without getting hit by the light. Ready? Begin.
So that's the light. And that's 2 points. Alright, and... Oh, I got hit by the light.
Alright, so you felt the simulated shock. Your enemies will adapt to which side you are on if you linger there for too long. Taking this in mind, you'll only want to pop out for a quick 1 or 2 shots and then pop back into cover. But as I said earlier,
so
that's your first strike. If you get 3 strikes, we'll start the training exercise over. Have at it again.
Goes. Light is going to be on that side. Oh, bop, bop. And we go on this side. Bop, bop. Now, do we have points? So let's see which one they're going to... Alright, that side. So... Blop, blop.
5 hit. Nicely done, Delta 6. Good work. Now you may take a break if you wish, but if you want to begin the real test for your food ticket, replace the gun and have at it again.
But is there anything else that we can do?
You may begin the real test whenever you're ready. Just pick up the gun again.
Okay, so... if we are allowed to leave, then what I think we need to do is to, like, not go there right now. So, I want to visit the other guy.
Unauthorized testing apparatus.
And go to the gym. Because I feel like the last thing we want to do right now is, basically the test. Like, that feels like an end-of-the-day scenario. So let's go ahead and use that fast travel. God, that is actually disorienting as fuck. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't think we're going to use that option very much. Like, obviously that'll help us move from screen to screen faster, but it's so jarring. And what do you think, guys? Do you agree with me on that one? For now, I think what we want to do is go to the gym, so let's do that. Wait, is that another note? Or is that the note that we saw earlier? It's a note. It reads... maintenance level 1, room 3. I think MT stands for maintenance. What? Did I get an achievement credit for finding the same note? That seems like a bug. Yep, there he is. Alright, Boulder, what you got for me?
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
Where are we?
None of us know anything. We all woke up here with no memory and we all want to get out. We do know people get out because we never see them again. They must have passed their final exams and got out of here.
Trust it. Like, I don't trust it. Okay. Does anybody remember Demolition... Not Demolition Man, The Running Man movie? Now, I'm talking about the movie version because I know there was a book that was a very different plot, but I didn't read it, so I can't speak to it. But in the Running Man film with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the whole idea was that there was a game show, kind of a reality TV show with like an adventure death sport kind of thing that everybody watched, and the idea was that if you won the Running Man show, then you would basically get like $1 billion or like a ridiculous amount of money, and you would, especially for the 80s, and then you would be allowed to go free. Your whatever criminal sentence that brought you into the show would be absolved, and you would just be allowed to live life freely. But through the film, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character is like fighting, and he's slowly making his way through the game because he's Arnold, he's tough, he's super badass. I think it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll have to check because it might be a Stallone movie. But in either case, so the hero basically gets through the whole game, and at the end of the thing, he finds like dead bodies in like a cellar or whatever, and and you've discovered in the film you discover that those bodies are the supposed winners that were featured. So basically, like they were using AI or computer digital imaging to basically make fake vacation photos showing the supposed winners, when actually once they were done with the game they were just killed and then just left in like a ditch somewhere, whatever. And so that's what I think is going on. There are two reasons why you would leave this facility. Either you graduate, and if my theory holds true, you become some sort of super soldier, or if you don't graduate, then you just die and you're just left in a ditch somewhere. Now, of course, we're going to find that out as we play.
Can you help me with something?
Just show me what you want.
Interact with characters, order them around.
Can you move that shelf?
Got it.
So what is that supposed to do? Let's actually have him move the shelf, and let's move the other one.
Can you move that?
Got it.
And let's have him move this one.
Can you move that shelf?
Got it.
Can you move out of the way so we can, like, inspect? I should keep my feet to myself.
Can you move?
Not while there's something in the way.
Come on, dude, you gotta be out of the way so that I can actually, like, try to figure out why we had to move this shelf. Okay, well, let's ask about Epsilon 5.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
I really don't trust. I don't trust any of these characters, to be honest. So let's ask about the director.
What do you know about the director?
What do you mean? He's the only doctor who speaks to us, and he seems to be in charge. If anybody's gonna let us out of here, it's him.
What about you, Boulder?
What about yourself?
Me? What about me? We've stuck together ever since we got here.
Like, this guy is as greasy and oily as, like, a slick of oil. Like, I don't trust him. He's gonna backstab me.
What do you know about Epsilon 5?
I told you, don't trust her. She's a tricky sort. You never know what she's really trying to do.
What do you know about Giselle?
Not much. She keeps to herself.
Do you know where I can find her?
She's on maintenance duty. Why?
Never mind. Bye.
See you around, Charlie.
What? I don't understand what moving the shelves is supposed to do, but that's probably something for a later puzzle, you know? And we're not on maintenance duty, so we're not going to be able to talk to Giselle. Also, how much you want to bet that the note is going to be on the ground again? Okay, it's not. So there's nothing in the mess hall because it's not mealtime. We could take the first test, the real test, but I don't want to do that. We could go to the gym. I mean, we just came from there. go to maintenance. So unless there's something going on in living, which I guess we can just check out real quick, I think we are supposed to actually take the test. So let's find that out. Do we want to bother? Not really. I think what we want to do, this looks like we have no other options. Let's go ahead and take the test chamber. And what is this music? Are we... If I went inside of, like, the living quarters, was somebody going to be dead? Actually, you know what? I'm kind of tempted on finding out. Again, I might be being paranoid here, but, like, we don't do music like that unless something bad's about to happen. So let's inspect this. Press the only button I see operating.
Please proceed to your scheduled appointments.
Okay. Wash your hands again. I'm gonna go right now. Can we go to bed? I'm not tired right now. I should go out and do something. Alright, fine. So yeah, like, I mean, I'm just gonna leave it open. If they're that serious about security, was that guy sitting on the bed before? Alright, well, I think at this point literally the only thing we do is the test. So let's see what that test is. Now I am going to save the game before we actually start said test, because I really think they're probably going to make it like a situation where we can actually die. And I don't want to have to get booted way back to the start of a segment, you know what I mean? If I remember right, it was this door. Fine, so we need to open it with the eye scan. Go. I think it was in door number 2. Where's this door? Seal on it. I guess we'll use the eye icon on this door to get it open. Go. So, let's do our testing.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus.
This is extremely impressive, I gotta tell you guys.
Scan complete.
Alright, well, let's go.
Oh, it's you again. I'll send up the gun if you want to practice.
Why are you being sassy, dude? You're the one that told me I could actually leave and walk around. Fuck you. Alright, well, let's save our game. Press escape to exit.
10 hits on each target, and you will be rewarded your food ticket for today. Ready? Begin.
Right, so... And... Oh! Okay.
Strike 1.
So we can switch targets while out of cover. So let's go ahead and reload. Nope. let's switch targets again. Reload. Wait until the light comes on.
Ten hits, each target. Excellent work, Delta 6.
Alright, so give me my food
I
ticket.
don't expect you to instinctively learn this at once, so you can practice this section as much as you'd like throughout today's routine. If you are done with the firing range, please replace the pistol on the pedestal. Don't forget your food ticket on the way out. You've earned it.
I wonder if I can just... Let's take a food ticket and see... I have a dumb idea. Oh, shoot. Nice thing to click. Can we actually see what the, no. Oh well. I wonder if we can put the food ticket on there. No. Let's leave.
Forgot to put the pistol back? Don't worry, just go back and drop it on the pedestal.
Fine. You got me there, director, voice man. Also, you know, the whole idea of, like, earning meal tickets by doing these dumb little tests, like, what are we, just like gerbils? Like hamsters running around in a wheel? I mean, obviously that's what they're implying here, but it sucks, you know? Also, can I just say, why the hell is this at such an elevated angle? Like, why did the facility have to be built this way? Like, even if you, for whatever reason, like, because of the construction of the facility, like, maybe some electronics underneath the floor, especially since the pedestal raises to offer your gun, like, how about stairs? You know? Just put some stairs there.
Hey.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
Well, I finished my computer training for the day. Did you get your ticket?
Yes.
Are you okay? Do you remember anything else?
Not really.
We usually go back together after the testing. You stopped them from stealing my food tickets that way.
Okay.
Shall we go then?
Yeah, but first I have some questions. Wait until we reach mess hall. So let's go ahead and save our game. Food time. And let's see what we got. Are we actually going to get into a fight? Because obviously they're going to try to bully us and take our tickets. And I can't imagine they serve anything good, but then I guess, again, there's the doctor. Yeah. I did see it that time. Wait, can we talk in the elevator? Fine. Alright, to the mess hall we go. But yeah, what are they serving? But then, I was gonna say, like, why would they bother stealing, like, some food tickets? But...
You said that you had to escape for a reason. Do you remember why?
No, not fully.
By the way, have you seen Balder yet?
Who's Balder?
I'm worried he's gonna try something now that your memory is erased.
Is this gonna be like a choice, like a, renegade and paragon?
Maybe.
Well, I'll be in the mess hall.
There's not much else we can do, so yeah, sure, let's talk to her. It's here. No, why is nobody else here? This seems like a setup. Little tray of food came. Synthesized artificial food. I have no appetite. I have no appetite and I must eat.
What do you know about this place?
I don't know. They seem like they're trying to train us for something.
Exactly. Super soldier, I'm telling you. Unless... Wait a minute. The Gemini War ended, and in Azrael's section, we learned that apparently there was a truce, a treaty between the planet that they were on and the Gemini system, or Gemini, the planet. We're not sure at this point. What if they're trying to kickstart another war? You know, like, maybe if it's like one of those situations where it's like, you know, peace is not an option. We should have won the war. It should have been ours. So what if that's what the goal is? Anyway, let's ask about some of these names. We'll start with the director.
What do you know about the director?
He just seems to be in charge of everyone. That's all I know.
Tell me about yourself, Epsilon 5.
You saved me when I first came here, from Balder. I don't know what would have happened if it wasn't for you.
Please tell me that Balder is, like, just an asshole and not what I'm thinking.
What do you know about Balder?
He doesn't like you. Nobody likes him, really.
What do you know about Giselle?
You said she was trying to make a map of this place, so she had you escape. Maybe you should find her and talk to her.
Wait, was that Giselle that took the map off of us?
Goodbye.
Bye.
Do you want my meal?
That's alright. You need it.
But I really don't want it. I don't want to eat right now. So am I just gonna be carrying around... Wait. What if I can use the tray of food somewhere, like sliding it under something? I have an idea. What if we can, like, slip the tray of food onto the gun pedestal and take it? I mean, I know that seems like a very far-fetched option, but what if? What if? So we're gonna give that a try, and then we might call it for this session. But let's see what it does. Like, honestly, that does seem like a very far-fetched idea now that I think about it. But again, we don't know what's going on quite yet. At least not with Delta 6, because his section seems a lot more limited than Azrael's. Because he just doesn't have anybody really to talk to, just like two sus as hell characters.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Oh, it's you again. I'll send up the gun if you want to practice.
Alright, so let's see if we can actually put the tray on the pedestal. Okay, I guess not. Alright. Well, it was an idea. Seriously, it is oppressive as hell. They put you into a dark room.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Like, why does it have to be that way? To stick you into a dark room just so that you can go out into, like, this bright-ass hallway? Alright, but yeah, I think what we might do... We know that Giselle's in maintenance. We don't have maintenance duty, so we can't go there. So, I mean, we could check maintenance just to see. Going to the mess hall doesn't lead to anything because it's just Epsilon 5, and we got our food, so our food tray. So that's about it. We could go to the gym. Let's try going to the gym and just check with our friend Balder. And I say friend in the biggest, fattest of air quotes. Because honestly, between him and Epsilon 5, I'm more inclined to trust Epsilon 5. But until we actually know what's going on with this character, I don't trust either of them. Okay, so we can't do that. Again, what are we supposed to do with this? Wait! Oh. There's lots of different ways to choose from. Wait a minute. What if it's a pressure pad? Yeah, what if the gun is a pressure pad, right? Okay, so how heavy is a gun? Like, I feel like it's gonna be more than a pound, so maybe 2 pounds? The weight weighs 2 pounds, okay.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
Alright, no new
Bye.
topics?
See you around, Charlie.
Alright, so we're gonna take the weight with... Is there anything else? Just weights. So we can take the weights with us, most likely. I wonder if that's gonna scan as a problem. Wait a minute. What if we can drop... Well, no. It probably wants us to take a tool, which we don't have. So what I want to do is... Let's actually take the elevator down to... So we have the gym, which we just left. We have living, which is going to end our day. We have maintenance, which we can't go to at the moment. So let's go back to the test chamber. Because I'm thinking that what we need to do is to put like a 2-pound weight on the pressure pad so we can seal it. And then we can either get it taken from us by getting scanned, or more likely we're supposed to like maybe break a vent. So back to the scanner room 2.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Scan complete.
Okay, so the weight does not count as...
It's you again. I'll send up the gun if you...
Yeah, sure. So, let's go ahead and take the gun. And we'll immediately leave the exercise. And... It's not taking it. Maybe it's not the right weight. Okay, so we have the right idea. We just need to figure out which weight is the right one. But how heavy is the gun? Weight is listed as 4 pounds. Okay. So let's actually try that real quick. Let's replace the weight with a 4-pound dumbbell. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
For unauthorized testing apparatus.
Scanning complete. Open the door.
Scan complete.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head down to the gym. Replace the weight. I still don't know why we have to move the shelves, though. Like, because at first I thought we were supposed to do that to climb up and take one of the, like, take out the camera, but obviously that's not correct. Now, here's my thing. The whole scan complete thing, won't the scan detect that we're holding on to the gun? Or is this going to be like a game over where we get, like, shot because we're trying to steal a gun? Well, we're going to find out. So, let's go to the gym. We're going to replace the weight with a 4-pounder. And then we'll save our game and give it a try. Because again, I don't know how that will help us, but we're going to find out. I've taken some extra weights. I brought some extras with me. Brought extras with you, but why? Well, we're gonna find out. So let's go ahead and go up to the testing site. And so I don't know about you guys. I don't know about y'all, chat, but like I'm really suspicious about this facility. I mean, obviously this is like I don't think it's cannibals. I know I made the joke earlier, but I don't think it's cannibals. I think they are trying to create like mindless soldiers. They could be like controlled, but for what end? And also the whole perfect little citizens thing. Like, is that just a pretext so that you behave yourself while you're in the testing facility? You know, like, if you're a good little boy and girl, you can actually get out of the facility, no problem. Let me pat you on the head and tell you that you're a good, good boy. Just the bestest boy. Or perhaps a good girl. Because you, who is listening, you're a good boy or girl, or anything within or without that binary. Because we believe in multiple pronouns in this house.
Scan complete.
In either case, let's continue on.
It's you again.
Yeah. Give me the gun. Escape. It's taking away as replacement for the pistol. You know, let's try that actually. Let's try shooting the grate. Didn't do anything to the grate. But can dropping a weight on that won't get it open? Why not? Won't get it open. I feel like this is not gonna work. Like, we're missing a piece of the puzzle, but we'll see what happens when you get scanned.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus. Unauthorized testing apparatus detected. Please remove all testing apparatuses and place them in the slot. Thank you.
Hey, maybe we can put in the weight. Aw, man.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're still here. We have the gun, but I'm not sure what we can do with the gun. You know, it may very well be that we need another puzzle item, because I'm convinced that we have to open the grate and shove it in there. For what purpose? I don't know, because I can't imagine that we can actually do anything with that. Well, in either case, I think that this is going to be a good place for us to stop for now. So, hey, hi everyone. Welcome, and thank you all for coming out to see another episode of this. By the time we have this posted, it should be, I should be streaming the second Duck Detective game, The Ghost of Glamping, right now at twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks. You can check the description below to see more details about that. And we'll be continuing this next Wednesday. So, take care. Mwah. Love you all. Goodbye.